murder is a game to some people.
These crimes look very senseless to us, but to them, they made all the sense in the world.
A rage-filled teen leads a deadly initiation.
They needed a sacrificial lamb. This is a ritualistic type of operation.
A perverted wife turns sex into murder.
They enjoyed the suffering they caused other human beings.
And a local bully hosts a murder party.
Paul just fell unconscious and bleeding on the couch.
These deadly women live by their own rules, killing without motive, for the sake of twisted thrills.
I've earned my tier. You man enough?
Baby, you know I'm man enough.
Okay, well, prove it.
Power can do strange things.
On her neck was tattooed Queen.
So you're gonna go back out there and you're gonna whack someone.
I mean, clearly she was the leader.
You're gonna earn
Make
your place.
people crave control
Yourselves.
She had a very good eye for manipulation.
and expect total obedience.
They were sending a message. Don't mess with us. We can get you. We can kill you.
1998, the military town of Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Hey, baby.
Troubled teenager Christina Walters has been living here with her grandparents for 5 years.
Christina, where have you been?
With friends.
Christina, you are too young to be running around with them people.
Those people the only family that I got.
Her mother had a lot of health issues. Her stepfather is out of the picture at that point.
But the move hasn't settled the young single mom.
I want you out of here.
Christina, I don't like the person you're becoming.
Oh, well, I don't like you much either. So I want you to get out because I want to spend some time with my son. Now go!
With her grandparents came a whole different set. They were very old school and didn't really understand.
And Christina has another family she'd rather belong to, where obedience and loyalty is mandatory.
We're pleased to see you, Tamika. So how about we do some bonding tonight, eh? How you feel about that?
One of America's largest gangs, the Crips.
You can't just walk into my...
It's hard for people to understand why a child, a young person, would choose a gang family over their own family. But the gang family offers them something their own family doesn't.
You gotta earn your place.
Gangs are an addiction.
Christina proves to be an outstanding addition to her new family.
She was very good at organizing. She knew how to control people. She knew how to calm people down, which is very important, of course. She knew how to hype them up.
In a man's world, Christina Walters defies all the odds to rise up the ranks. By the age of 20, Christina becomes a gang leader.
It is very rare for a female or a woman to become any kind of leadership position because gangs are a male-dominated society. She was true gangster, if you want to call it that.
Now in control, Christina has to prove her power and dominance. She has to earn the ultimate gang symbol, a tattoo of death.
You gotta prove yourself.
A tattoo is a teardrop that they have tattooed under one of their eye, which indicates that they have killed.
But before Christina can hunt, the gang's rituals must be carried out.
They had purchased ammunition and fingernail polish, blue fingernail polish. They then coated the tips of the bullets with blue. All Crips utilize the color blue as their symbol. So the color is a very important thing. It's the symbol of their nation.
When the bizarre ceremony is over, Christina and her new recruits are ready.
My man, your gun. Okay, let's go. What are you waiting for?
A gang initiation serves many purposes. It solidifies the position of the people in the gang. They're now bonded together. They're brothers and sisters in crime.
In August 1998, Christina will take her first blood. Anyone will do. It's midnight. The streets are almost empty. Then they spot store manager Deborah Cheeseborough. They kidnap her, forcing her into the trunk of her own car. Trapped and terrified, Deborah awaits her fate.
We're gonna kill this bitch. We're gonna kill this bitch.
They needed a sacrificial lamb. This is a ritualistic type of operation. It's a bonding. And so, as they say, they could.
Psyched for a kill, Christina leads the gang to a desolate lake near Fort Bragg. Teenagers hungry for death surround Deborah.
The begging and pleading of the victims to not be shot, to please don't kill us, please let us live, only fueled Christina's fire to kill them.
Christine began shooting her, and the weapon jammed. At that point, Christine had the opportunity to stop, but instead, she basically cleared the weapon, recharged it, and continued shooting.
Christina shoots Deborah 8 times. She doesn't shed a tear. She earns one.
Let's get out of here!
They went back to Christina's house, and they were talking about, oh, how much fun it was that they had killed this woman.
Oh, did you see the look on her face?
Yeah. Oh, please don't hesitate. My baby got no fear.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
She was the anointed one. She solidified her position in the group as someone who could hurt you.
I'll burn my tears.
Still high from the twisted thrill of killing, Christina is out for more blood,
Yeah, that's right.
and she has deadly soldiers willing to obey her orders.
So you're gonna go back out there, and you're gonna whack someone.
They know what Christina is capable of. If she can do that to a total stranger, what might she do to me?
On the night of August 16th, 1998, in Fayetteville, North Carolina,
I burn my tears.
a vicious female gang leader makes her first kill, earning herself the Crips teardrop.
Oh, you man enough?
Baby, you know I'm man enough.
Okay, we'll prove it.
Now it's time for Christina Walters' recruits to follow suit.
You too, Paco. You man enough?
This is going to solidify them as a group, because you think about it. If you have something as vile as a murder or a double murder, and you do it as a group, it's going to be very powerful and very bonding.
They hunt around town and see 2 women driving home from a night shift.
Ah, that's a dead-end street. We got him.
Block him off. Block him off.
When Tracy Lambert and Susan Moore turn, their car is cut off.
And the girls have gotten out of the car to see what's going on.
What the hell? Okay, let's go. We got him. Yo, what guys? You're blocking us in. What the hell? Move your shit back.
And when they realized what was happening, they started begging, look, you can take my car, you can take my money, you can have whatever, just please don't hurt me. And of course, they were forced into the trunk at that point, at that location.
The women are taken on a 20-minute drive to the outskirts of town